Hi everyone, and welcome to my next adventure. And I would say in this adventure I'm going to show you guys a couple different things. In this one I'm actually going to show the Fox Speed, or Fox Peed is what it says. Right here, see, actually, see, right there, and then there. So that's what it does. That's what that is. Actually, that's what, you know what, it's like, it's two different words, don't words. But you guys know what I mean by that. Alright, so, anyways, so with that getting off my chest there, alright? So, that was supposed to be something funny. If you see me laughing about it, so there you go. There's something that to look for right there with the video there. So, with getting down into this, and actually I'm going to show you guys the power bank actually and what it looks like and this and that. What comes with it is that you guys actually get these jumper cables. Obviously these jumper cables are here, and then you have this cigarette lighter thing for multiple of different other things that you can use it for. Anyways, you can use this for a lot of different things. So just gotta put everything back to where it was, and then you have this power bank and this case obviously that comes with it, this power bank here, and this is everything that you need to know about it. Anything that you actually would really need to know, that's all you need to know, really. That it lasts 1,000 times anyways. And it doesn't last 7 hours. It lasts a lot less than that. It lasts 2 hours on its 12 volt, 6 amp blower system. So it lasts 2 hours on that, and it lasts even longer with ones that are 3.45A, 12 volt mini blower systems as well. So, and then there's the ones that are 2.75A, 12 volt mini blower systems as well. So that is also included with that too. So it comes with the instructions and everything else. This is a really cool power bank, and I would suggest if you don't really have this one, you can get this one too, but I wouldn't really suggest it too much because I mean it does the job really. It really does do the job, but actually for it to last as long as it should last like 7 hours or something like that on a full charge. They need to fix something on the power bank, meaning they need to re-engineer certain things about this power bank particularly, and that's what my suggestion is. And to make sure that it's actually, instead of 12 volt 10A, it would be 12 volt 6A, or you can change it to 12 volt 6A or change it to whatever amperage you want, all the way up to 12 volts 10A. So, anyways, that should be included within the price of this, and with how much this thing was, yeah. And if you look up the pricing for this one was 21,000 mAh, a little over 21,000 mAh as I showed over there. And the pricing for this one is about almost closer to $90. Anyways, I'm going to set this over here for right now. I set it right back over here. Actually, I will set this down on this chair over there, and then I'll clean it up later. And I am going to show you guys that I made a blower system that actually works. So in this case right here, this is a blower system that actually, it's a respirator blower system. That's what it is for your inflatable costume. And it's made for an inflatable costume, so it's actually, I designed a filter part for that. So it would be 100% safe, or as safe as the filter is, that's how safe this is. So anyways, it's equivalent to that safe. And this is what kind of filter you'll be using with that. And what it is that you have to make sure when you take this thing over here, when you take this apart here, you gotta make sure you gotta take all the purple outlining and stuff like that. You gotta just take that all off and take the framing off of it until you get into something that more so, and then basically dismantle the whole thing, and then you get your filter, and then you get the actual filter part. That's all you need until you cut one out, a piece that is this big for it. So until you get to that point to where you can cut out a piece that's this big, and actually tape it on there good enough to where, and test it to make sure it actually is taped on there pretty good. And this could take up to half an hour to set up and everything else, but your life is worth it. And saving all the lives, saving 40 different lives as you're at it, is worth it for the coronavirus. So, you gotta think about that. And this is for when you go into stores, if you think about going into a store with an inflatable costume on, you need to have this on there. Absolutely need to, because it's an environment where it contains the virus, and actually it can get it on you. So this is for the virus to not get on you, and so you don't actually feel like that, and then it's like you feel safe in that and all that kind of stuff, and then all of a sudden, if you're the kind of person that forgets too much kind of thing, or if you forget about it, or it's easy for everyone to forget, right? So if you forget and all of a sudden you touch your arm or something like that, and the infected area right there, and then you go ahead and touch your face or something, then you're automatically infected with COVID-19. With that being said, so anyways, it can be anywhere and everywhere, and it is everywhere. It can be anywhere and everywhere. So remember that. And it can be even on the ground. It can be even, especially on the ground. That's where most viruses are, right on the ground. So, and so if you touch the ground or if you fall into the ground or something like that, wash your hands immediately right after, because you don't know if you have a virus on your hands or not. Or hand sanitize them right afterward. And how does this thing work? So actually, you guys are wondering with that. That's how it's supposed to sound with the filter on. So it doesn't sound too amusing. It doesn't sound too different than with the filter on kind of thing. But it sounds just a little bit different. Although it's a little bit more bad for the blower system. But that's not a good blower system anyways. It doesn't really last all that long. And the ones that last longer are the ones that are brushless. That's a brushed kind of motor, which is an RF500 motor. Which those are very extremely useful in so many other different ways. If you're not using the inflatable costume for long periods of time, then I would recommend something like that. And then, of course, if you're using it for a long period of time, I would recommend something like this blower. That actually, like that one. In which, of course, this is actually a little more expensive. It looks like a more expensive kind of one. That's because it is. Most of the Chinese kind of people actually use this kind of thing. So, and plus I'm just going to use it. Why not have me use it kind of thing. This is the only thing that's current. Alright, so whatever that's current, I'm trying to figure out what's current and actually go with whatever that's current, whether it's already made. I'll just try to build off of that and just try to do something else of my own creation after that. That would be something later I'll do with my 3D printer when I get a 3D printer. I'll be designing all different sorts of kind of things with it, especially a new blower system, a brushless one, like this, like the one I have right here, but it would be a little bit more different on the design of mine. So, and mine would be a little bit more different with that too. I would have to like be able to make sure that it's all designed correctly and made correctly and all that kind of stuff. Instead of building one, I'd rather just buy one already made and have a company actually build that for me anyways in general. Just in general speaking with that. Anyways, I thought actually, that's because earlier I thought I'd seen something over there. But actually it's nothing. So anyways, and of course if you guys have any questions, any other questions about the blower system, about how to actually put that all together, you simply use masking tape like this, and you can buy it for like $8 on eBay or something like that. And you can go to eBay and get it for like $8, $9. So, or you can go on Amazon and get it for like $9 again. So, or you can go to your local hardware store and they'll sell that too for even cheaper, as cheap as $5. So it depends on where you buy it from. So masking tape, you can use that always with that. That has universal uses with it. It has painting uses, it has other uses. A ton of other different uses, even painting uses. So especially, well, painting for universal painting, like painting walls kind of stuff. But anyways, and then just like painting art on stuff, you can use that for painting art as well. So, and if you don't want to get that art paint all over the place anyways. So, anyways, also, do not forget to subscribe to this channel if you haven't subscribed already. Then I'd say, don't forget to leave a like if you haven't liked it already either. And I'd say, any other further questions in the comments down below, and I'll try to answer them in the best way I can. Anyways, I'd say see you guys in my next adventure. Now, peace out.